What's up, you guys? Taylor Time Gaming clocking back in with you for another Dokkan Battle video, and in this one, we are going to talk about the purple stone, or rather all the stones, the red one and the memorial stone, because there's a lot of controversial issues going on with that stone in general. But yeah, I want to discuss specifically with the red and purple stone who you guys should select, because there's a lot of options and there's a lot of choices you can make. So I want to make sure you guys are making the right decisions according to your box. I guess is really the ultimate deciding factor, but you know, because everyone has their opinions and their personal choices of who they want to select. But if I can give my thoughts, maybe that'll help you in your decisions on who you're going to pick up if you can afford to get the purple stone. Now, it is only available upon purchasing the largest stone pack, which I believe for me, I play on iOS, so it's 40 bucks and you can do it 3 times, so you guys can do the math there. If you're on Android, or depending on the Google Play Store, it could be more. I'm not too sure, but it's really up to you and your wallet. Please, if you do spend money, spend responsibly. I do want to get that message out, because you never want to see someone go broke over a mobile phone game. So just be responsible with how you spend if you are going to spend. So with that being said, let's talk about the units you can get with your purple stone. So starting at the top, we have LR Broly, and the 2 units that come along with him, Broly and Paragus, are really good units as well. So that's not the worst pair of units to get. It's not the best in my opinion. Do keep in mind also that all these secondary units are on every banner in the game, so you are likely just to pull them just from typical summoning that you do. So keep that in mind when you guys are considering getting your purple stone and using it. So, because I think that is really important to know that you could pick any of these units up and then pull them right after you get them. So that is kind of a disappointing factor you have to consider. So next we have LR Goku Black with Gowasu and Trunks. Another solid pair of units, I would say. It's not the best in my opinion, but maybe you don't have Goku Black and you want him. Maybe that's your favorite character in the game. Pick him up, get who you want. If you don't have a unit, I would say go for it. Me personally, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do in a minute, but I want to go through all the units first. So next we have Majin Vegeta with Hercule and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Another fantastic pair of units there. Hercule, one of the best defensive units in the game. Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku with his EZA and his support type ability with his healing. Just a tremendous unit in general. So definitely another solid pickup if you choose to do that one as well. So next we have Trunks with 17 and 18. This is a no. Skip. Do not even dare. Next we have LR Gohan, another one. Do not even play with me. You guys know I hate in Android 16. Why is he in the game? Why did they design him the way they did? I will never recommend to get him with anything ever. If you summon him and you get your 5th copy of him, you want to know what you do? You go straight to the bob shop and you bob that dumbass card. I cannot stand him. And then we also have the Cell Juniors alongside with him. They're a unit that is good. They're a unit I don't think really too many people use, so I can't recommend picking up LR Gohan with this duo of pairs of units alongside him. Just a big fat no on that one. Next we have LR Bardock. The Dokkan Fest Agility Bardock did replace him, so that is one thing to consider with Bardock if you are going to get him. STR Bardock and Gine such a tremendous support type unit with their active skill as well. They are a really good unit. And then Tech Kaioken Goku, he's solid. He's not anything amazing, but me personally, I am actually going to pick up Bardock because I don't have him on my account. I have him on Global, oddly enough, but I don't have him on JP. So for me personally, I like getting units that I don't have just because I want to get every unit in the game. I think that's a major goal of everyone that plays this game, is to acquire as many units as possible. So for me personally, I think I'm going to pick up Bardock for my first stone. I did buy all three, so we'll go over who else I think I'm going to get later on. But next we have Beerus alongside Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Another solid, fantastic group of units, especially with their awakenings. You guys know about them. But Beerus struggles with Ki, so that's his main issue, so maybe he's not the best LR to pick. Next we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku alongside the two Tapions. Now one thing to consider is Super Saiyan 3 Goku did get hurt with the Link level up because he's not getting over in a flash on both ends from the first and third slots in the rotation, so that does kind of hurt him in the long run. And the two Tapions are kind of old. They're not the best of units, so I definitely don't recommend picking up Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Next we have LR Bojack, who I think is probably the best LR out of these ones you can pick up. Agility Frieza is insane as well. With Slug, another unit you need rainbowed for 1000 Day Goku, or not 1000 Day Goku, the OG Super Saiyan Tech Goku, his EZA, you need Tech Slug rainbowed, so depending on your box, maybe that could be a good pickup, but it's up to you on that one. And then LR Mighty Mask with Trunks and Goten. Now the two of those units alongside each other are amazing, but they're on every banner, and you're just likely to pull them at any given moment, so getting them, I'm not so sure. So in review, like I said before, I think easily LR Bojack is probably the best LR that you can get with these LRs, but ultimately I think it's up to your personal opinion and decision on who you want to get. It's really up to you and what your box looks like, I think, if you can afford to get the purple stones. Next, for the category leads, we have Gohan with the movie Sport Gohan, really good. We have Jiren alongside Topo, who got his EZA and is insane, so that's a pretty good option to consider. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with Gotenks, no. Gogeta's on so many freaking banners, no. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku alongside Kid Goku. Kid Goku is fodder, so no, I can't recommend that, although Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku is really good, but I find myself not using him hardly ever, so that is kind of a downside to him. I don't think a lot of people use him as much as they once did, so I can't recommend him. Evolution Blue Vegeta, no. I mean, that Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta next to him is really good, but Evolution Blue Vegeta's on so many banners that I can't recommend picking him up. Agility Turles with this is Android 13, not 13, no, 13. I almost said Android 18 for a minute. No. Super Vegito is on the current banner, so no, even though SDR March and Vegeta alongside him is really good. Omega is another unit that's not on a lot of banners, but he is very limited in the Shadow Dragon team, and I believe Transformation Boost, and he could be replaced with an upcoming LR in the future alongside Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Int Oceanus just got her awakening recently as well, so she's really good now, but at the same time, nobody uses Physical Omega, so probably not the best pick for your stone. UI Goku has been on a million banners, so I can't recommend getting him because I guarantee you most players have him rainbowed or with several dupes. and Jody Supreme Kai just got her awakening, and she's insane as well. But you don't want to get UI Goku, no. Same thing with Angel Golden Frieza. He's likely to get replaced with an LR sooner rather than later. I would expect, I would hope for. But a Jody Slim Boo, or Shape Up Boo rather, is insane with his awakening. I love what they did with him. He's so good that maybe you're like one dip away from rainbowing in Frieza and you want to just rainbow him just to pick up Boo. Maybe that's not the worst option ever. So I guess that's kind of my recommendations for the category leads. I think the best one on here easily is Jiren and Toppo. So I guess that's what I would choose if I were me, but I'm actually not going to do that. I think, me personally, I'm going to pick up Omega just because I am trying to beat Extreme Physical Super Battle Road, and I need a better Extreme Physical team. So I think, I need 2 dupes for Omega to rainbow him. So if I can get him closer to, the Rainbow Star, I think he could possibly help me with Extreme Physical. So I think I'm leaning towards doing that, but we'll see. And then finally, we have the 120s here. Vegito, you guys know how busted he is. If you don't have him fully duped out, definitely I will always recommend him. He's insane, especially with link level ups and everything like that. His counters, he does a lot of damage. I would hold off on Super Saiyan 4s because we don't know what their EZAs are going to look like. So I don't know if I would go for them. Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku is really bad right now. So as of right now, I wouldn't recommend him. In Gogeta and STR Janemba could get their EZAs within the next 10 months. So they could be insane. All these guys on here are going to EZA eventually, right? We don't know what they're going to look like, so that is one thing to keep in mind. But I think something like Kid Buu would probably be a really good pick, just because with the link level ups, he got a massive buff. Him alongside all the other Boos are like godly now, so getting him isn't the worst idea ever. Same thing with like Cooler. Once he gets his EZA, what is he gonna look like, right? So the one unit I would say an easy no is Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. His EZA needs an EZA already. I mean, he's so fodder. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with his EZA and why they shafted him the way they did. He's just so disappointing to me. But yeah. And then Physical Gotenks is another, really hard hitter. His EZA could be insane. I would say easily that the value for these purple stones is gonna go way up once all these guys have gotten their EZAs. And, I'll just tell you that for free. Super 17, another one, I think probably is high up there on my list for good options you can get in terms of value for your purple stone and the money you're putting it in to get it, right? His EZA is so good. I love what they did with him. So what I'm gonna do is actually go into the Bob shop now, since I've explained all of the units and gone over them, and we're gonna make our selection, and then I'm gonna talk about the redstone and who I'm gonna get. So as I said before, I'm gonna get Bardock because I don't have him. So here we go. Even though I have Tech Gauken Goku, and I believe I have Bardock Rainbowed, or I'm close to it. But yeah, I didn't have Bardock, so now I do. Even though I do have the Dokkan Fest Jody one, newer one, who replaced him. Like I said before, I do want to get every unit in the game, so the fact that I didn't have him was the only reason why I chose to get him, for that reason only. Wait, oh, I didn't even realize LRs cost 3. Okay, I didn't even I didn't even know that. I wasn't paying attention at all. Okay, so the LRs cost 3. Okay, well, I had other plans, but those just got shattered, so it's fine. that actually works out okay for me. I'm actually not disappointed at all. I caught the only unit I didn't have, so for me personally, I think that's very valuable. Um, it's worth the money that I spent to get the stone, right? So ultimately, I would say it just really depends on if you're willing to put money into the game, that amount to get all the stones. Maybe you only want to get one purple stone, or you want to get all three. It's up to you, and it's really up to what your box looks like. As I said before, I will always recommend, if you do put money into the game, just be responsible with how you do so, right? So with that, I want to go over to the redstone, and these guys are always the same. I don't think this list ever changes. All these units in here have their easy A's, so they're all really good now. But in terms of who I'm going to personally get, one thing I do want to point out also that I don't understand why, speaking on the global side of the game, is why Agility, Khalifa, and Kale have not gotten their easy A's yet. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. When their easy A's are going to come, we don't know. I would presume within the next couple months. I don't think it's too far away, but they really should have had their easy A's already. I don't know. But, because they should have done it with Kevlar, so I don't understand what they're holding back for. But yeah, I don't know. So in terms of who I'm going to get, I'm going to actually get, also Int Janemba is on this list usually, but I've had him rainbowed forever, so I'm going to actually get Gogeta, because I only have one dupe in him, and I've had him for the longest time, and I've never been able to pull copies of him, so that is who I'm going to pick up with my redstone. So there we go, we have that done. And then the last thing I'm going to cover really quick is the Memorial Dragonstones. You guys probably already know, but this is a ripoff. If you guys haven't done your ticket summons yet, I strongly recommend to not use your stones to get a character, unless you're a hardcore whale and you have everything on the ticket banner rainbowed, and you're like one unit away from not having that unit rainbowed or something like that, then go for it. But or unless you're someone that has a crap ton of these stones and you don't mind using them to get some characters, then go ahead and do so, I guess. But for the average player, I would just recommend using your stones to get tickets. The value for your stones in exchange for tickets is going to be way better. You're going to get a lot more Dokkan Fest exclusives, probably. At least the chance of doing so, I think, is higher in my opinion. So I think that's ultimately the way to go in terms of how you should use your Memorial Dragonstones. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go up to the home screen here. We have these banners. They look beautiful. The worldwide celebration campaign is going on. Tons of hype stuff in Dokkan on both versions. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over the different stones and give you guys my thoughts on who you should pick, and kind of show you guys the moves that I made. So with that is going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, your boy's clocking out. Taylor Time Gaming. Catch you guys in the next one.